Hey guys, it's Sam NPR Vlog. Charles and I are here. We're going to see Solo. Just wanted to give you a heads up. This will be a spoiler-filled video, so if you've not seen the movie yet and you're planning on doing so the next little while, you should probably like the video and then click off. Solo's second viewing. Original trilogy posters. Full house tonight, very crowded theater, nothing like Sunday. Are you excited?
Yes.
You are, really?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
You don't have a reason?
Don't have a reason.
Okay. How excited are you for Solo? This is video. How excited?
Oh, it's gonna be great.
8 out of 10? A 7?
Very excited.
So that's a 9.
Yeah.
I saw it, and without spoiling anything, anyone who loved the original trilogy will have nothing to worry about. So our era, 70s and 80s. Ron Howard's got your back.
Oh, it's good.
Right, Huey? May the force be with you guys. Talk to you afterwards. Sammy.
Hey.
And was I right or was I right?
Yeah, you were right.
It was great, right?
Yeah.
Did you love L3?
Yeah.
Wasn't she awesome?
She was awesome.
What did you think of the big twist at the end with Kira?
Oh, I saw it.
You saw it coming?
Yeah.
At what point? When she killed Dryden?
When he first ran into her again.
Well, what do you think of who they answered to? Darth Maul.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a shock, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So that's supposed to tie into the Obi-Wan movie they're gonna do, because Maul with his new set of legs is on a mission to get his hands on Obi-Wan, and he knows Obi-Wan's on Tatooine. So it's gonna be a massive rematch.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome too.
But anyway, I love you. I'm glad you came, and that's it. What is up, everybody? It's the very next day. As you can see in the footage before this, Samantha did say she loved Solo. It was good. She's glad she saw it in the theater. All true Star Wars fans must watch Solo in theaters. With that being said, I am going to start talking spoilers from this point forward. So if you have not seen the movie yet, I encourage you to stop watching, like the video, comment below what you thought so far, and go see the movie, and then watch this video again after you've seen it, because I don't want to ruin the experience that is Solo, a Star Wars story. Got Rocky here. We just finished our walk. He's there somewhere. There he goes. So, starting from the beginning, I think Ron Howard was a fantastic choice on the directorial part of Disney to choose that gentleman. He's a master of the craft of directing in the film industry, and his ties to the character Han Solo go way back, more than you guys would know, because Ron Howard co-starred with Harrison Ford in George Lucas's first feature film, which is called American Graffiti. Harrison Ford was actually a carpenter by trade in Hollywood, building sets, taking sets down. He had steady work, but he wasn't an actor by trade. George Lucas just happened to select him because he liked the look. He thought Harrison would fit the feel of what he was going for with American Graffiti. So Ron Howard was already an established actor. Of course, he's Opie from Andy Griffin's show, and he's been acting since childhood. So Ron was Harrison's cast member in American Graffiti, and after that movie launched and was a success for George, he then asked Harrison to be part of his next project, which was a spaghetti western set in outer space called Star Wars, and he wanted Harrison to be part of it. And because of the success of A New Hope in '77, Harrison went on to be one of the most sought after leading men actors in the business. And we're talking about a guy who was a carpenter by trade. So now you know the connection between Ron Howard and the character Han Solo, why it was an excellent choice on Disney's part. I think these side story movies are awesome. I loved Rogue One and I love Solo. I can't speak for everyone. You know, every fan is different and every Star Wars fan is different. I can say that we, as a fan base, as a fandom of the saga known as Star Wars, we need to support the movies that are made. You know, like Attack of the Clones. You know, is very hated, and the Clone Wars, the one that ended up being a Cartoon Network series. There was an animated feature length. That's a movie. If I was to rank them, this is my ranking of all the Star Wars. I would put Rocky's getting all tangled. Come here. All right. So let's go ahead and rank the Star Wars. We got in the number 1 spot, The Empire Strikes Back, of course. And then right beneath it, we're going to put Revenge of the Sith, and that's a prequel movie. And then right after that, I'll go with Return of the Jedi and then New Hope. No, we'll flip that. We'll do New Hope and then Return of the Jedi. And then I would probably put Rogue One and then Solo. And then I would put Phantom Menace, the Clone Wars animated feature-length movie, because that is a Star Wars movie. It was in theaters, so that's a feature-length Star Wars movie. Come here. And then finally we'll go with The Last Jedi and then Attack of the Clones in the last spot. That's my rankings on Star Wars. This movie had such a good flow to it. Solo does not have any moments, in my opinion, that the movie got hung up and boring and predictable. It had a nice steady story flow, and I just loved the way he encountered Beckett and his crew. And let's talk about the cast besides Ron Howard as director. It's a powerful cast of great actors, A-list actors. So come here, Rocky. So I mean, the movie was stellar. Good blend of comedy, but not overly comedic. Alden Ehrenreich is an excellent portrayal of a young Han Solo, and I hope they use him again. This movie leaves a lot to be followed up on. Of course, the big finale reveal of the big bad they revealed, and Paul Bettany as Dryden of the syndicate, the crime syndicate. I mean, what an excellent role for him. Seeing him in Vision and what happened to him in Infinity War, to see him, it was very refreshing to see him in this. So I'm glad Disney is letting actors go from the two different mega brands that they have, Marvel and Star Wars. So it's a phenomenal movie. It's funny. It's got it all. The love story, the action, seeing the Kessel Run that we've heard so much about over the years. L3, I mean, another lovable Star Wars droid. Just the dynamic between how Han knew a little bit of Keshik language, so he was able to keep Chewie from breaking him in half. I love that part. I mean, the bond between Han and Chewie, the way he allowed Chewie to separate from their goal during the Kessel Run so he could help those other Wookiees. I love it. The Wookiee people have a life debt, so that's why Chewbacca didn't go with his own kind. He stayed with Han because he owes Han a life debt for getting him out of the predicament he was with the Empire. I love all this stuff with the Empire, even the fact that they're the ones that they gave Han his last name. It was just an amazing movie. There's nothing about that movie that I can complain about. I mean, the music score, the effects. I saw it in 2D. I imagine it's even better in Real D. Phenomenal, good flow, something for everybody. Let's talk about Kira, the Game of Thrones actress, Mother of Dragons. Her character was extremely layered. All the characters have layers to them. I love that Beckett's love interest, Woody Harrelson's character. She's off of Westworld. She's been Thandie Newton. She's been in the acting game a long time. She's no stranger to Hollywood hits as well. But most recently, she's in Westworld. I loved her dynamic, and your boy that's Happy in the MCU. He was the little multi-armed pilot. Beckett's crew, the way Han forces himself into that group. I just love, the entire flow of it. So the big reveal at the end, if you have not seen it, I feel sorry for you, because I am going to talk about Darth Maul's scene. Leaves a lot to be desired. I think they are going to definitely follow up on him trying to find Obi-Wan, and this will lead right into the Obi-Wan story movie, which I imagine will be the next in these side story films, since episode 9 will probably be the next theatrical Star Wars release, either summer or December of next year. So after that, I expect the Obi-Wan movie to be the next logical move, and I hope they keep making them. And I love these ones that are set during the time frame of the original trilogy, because I am an 80s kid. I was born in 1980. I grew up watching the movies. My dad took me to see Return of the Jedi when I was 3 years old. My heart is always going to belong to the original trilogy, but I love Star Wars as a whole. Even The Last Jedi has its merits. So with that, I'll say thank you guys for watching my spoiler thoughts on Han Solo. You need to go check it out. It's in my opinion, the summer's movie to beat. Infinity War released on April 27th, so I really don't consider that a summer movie release. It's spring. So for me right now, Solo holds the crown for best movie of summer 2018 thus far. We still have Ant-Man and the Wasp. We still have the massive Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdoms coming. There's just a lot of movies. I mean, the Meg I don't think offers any threat. But right now, Solo's the movie to beat. I really appreciate it if you'll like, comment below what you thought of the movie and what you thought of my review. Thank you for watching so much. I appreciate you all. And until the next time, may the Force be with you, and definitely go check out Solo.
I'm Han Solo, I'm Han Solo, I'm